Hey Leo, welcome to my channel and welcome to your monthly read. This is going to be a read for the month of September. So let's go ahead and jump right in it for you here. Hope all is well, guys. Thanks for all the love. I had to take a little bit of time off. I've been focusing in on a project. And that being said, what's related to that is a program that is starting. I'm ending up the early bird pricing at the end of this month. It is called the Aligned Reset, and it's a 6-week journey blending soul, strategy, and science to help you create a fresh start at really any stage of your life. And it's going to be 6 live weekly coaching sessions with me, and of course we're going to have a private online community to connect with the small group. I'm only taking 10 women so we can work closely together. So as a founding member, if you are interested, again, early bird pricing till the end of the month. Spots are filling up really quick. So if you are interested, click the link in the description box below about my new course. It's a discovery session. We'll just have a quick chat. We'll see if we're a good match. That's always really good to do. And then I look forward to talking to you then. All right. All right, guys, let's jump right on in and see what September has in store for you here and what energies are going to bubble up to the surface here. Okay. So what is going on for Leo? What do we have going on for Leo? Okay, let's take a look. Now, what we're going to do is start with the first month of September, and then we will go into the second month of September. So let's do 2 different spreads. So let's take a look at what's happening in the first half of September for Leo. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the Hermit energy and the Queen of Cups. We've got the 2 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Wands. And the King of Rods. I feel this is you. All right, looking right at it. Looking right at the 10 of Wands, saying, "I'm going to let this burden go. I really don't need to carry this anymore, nor do I want it." Kind of walking away from carrying something. Okay, emotionally, and this is like having to do with like your energy wise is what I feel like your passion and your energy. It's like you're letting go a responsibility that's not yours to take on. So you're kind of walking away. You're going for your 10 of Cups, quite frankly, and you're creating a strategic move here because I've got the King of Rods, and this is that masculine energy. And so what this really tells me is that you've got this vision to let go of the responsibility that you're carrying. Now, this could even be, guys, a job that you want to walk away from because it's too taxing. Maybe that you're overworked and that type of thing and underpaid in some sort of way. And you've got this vision because the King of Wands is looking right at this 10 of Wands of letting something go, of something that has been burdensome for you. And I feel that I feel that it might have to do with your energy. Okay. So it's kind of walking away from putting any more effort into something. It's almost as like you're just kind of maintaining the status quo until once and for all you end this. And I think the first half of the month, that could be the very thing that you do. You're seeing the big picture after doing, some, internal search, having the strength, seeing the bigger picture, taking some quiet time, some solitude time for yourself. This is Virgo energy. And you could be just, focusing in on that. And this is also being very calm, intuitive, and compassionate during this, introspection period. And you're making progress. You're making progress of who you want to partner with, how you want to move forward in your life based upon your world. Like, what progress, I need to know what I want before I can make progress in moving forward to what I want. So this is making progress. This is, you're at the first steps of something. This could be taking a risk. And this could also be leaving some sort of comfort zone. And this is really key because your success in what you want is going to call you to move a little bit outside your comfort zone or to do something you haven't done before. Okay. And so it's letting go of some sort of responsibility in you because you have a new vision, and then you're expressing this moving forward, and there's an expression of this moving forward. All right. So quite interesting. I like to see that you're walking away from some sort of burden that's been holding you back. You're creating this change. I feel that this is your decision. I feel that you've been putting a lot of emotions into something, and you just said, no, this is time for me to kind of move forward in a different way. Let's take a look a little bit more about the progress that you're making with the Two of Wands, the first half of September here. What do we get? Yeah, see, you're putting in the work. Exactly. Some of you could be, making your dreams come true again with this vision, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with this King of Rods. Now, there could be someone around you, but I kind of feel you're taking on that energy and you're making progress by putting in the work and perfecting your skill. This could be maybe you're at at the wee night of the hours. You're creating the change to bring in balance by putting efforts into something, and it could be that you are focusing in on maybe your skills, your mastery. This is focusing in on. It's kind of like you are you're using. It's almost as if, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's mastery, commitment. There's extreme dedication here. There's some sort of skill or talent. Some of you could be getting education. You're putting in the work and you're making progress on your education. Just about ready to graduate. It's something out of the sort. But you're getting some sort of education to move in that direction. Note your comments below, guys. What else do we get? Yep, here's your Ten of Cups. Walking away from the Eight of Cups to get what? Your Ten of Cups. Exactly. This is the confirmation, guys. Really, this is the confirmation that's coming through. Okay. So you could be joining forces or in partnership with another person, or, you're moving forward on what brings long-term happiness, not short-term fixes. All right. You've had enough of that. This is about really, you're looking long-term here is what I'm getting. Okay. What is it that you might be letting go that's going to be important that we need to know about? What do we get? Letting go and having authority over your emotions. Letting go what's getting your emotions out of whack. And this is why you're walking away with the Eight of Cups. This is about getting authority over your emotions, balancing the mind, body, and soul. This is being emotionally balanced, being very wise, making wise decisions, being devoted to what you want. Now, for some of you, this actually, it talks about an advisor or a counselor. So this could be you moving in that direction in some sort of way as well. All right. Again, note your comments below, guys. I'd love to know. But there's this vision of having authority over emotions and letting go of burdens. And that even could be part of what you teach. Okay. And I do get the Knight of Cups coming through. Now that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, of course. So what do we need to know about that? This is someone within your sphere. Okay. This could be networking and expressing your emotions, perhaps, with others around you through teamwork and collaboration. This is coming together with shared goals with others. Okay. This is focusing in on, apprenticeship, putting in the effort, teamwork and collaboration. So this is not a lone wolf type enterprise. This is something that you're going to do with a group. Okay. All right. And whether you're, this is what's going to bring in some great success is what I get. Let's take a look, Leo, on what your hero's journey says on the first half of the month and what comes through here. All right. What wants to come through for Leo in the first half of the month? What is it that we get? A splendid torch. Ooh, how beautiful, guys. Now, this is a 52 card, all right, and this reduces to a 7. And the 7s talk about having faith, all right? So having faith on taking that torch and being able to, push forward, all right? So this is the card reads blaze brightly, all right? And there's no doubt, Leo, you've got that energy of the sun, within here. But this is about like almost like it's like you're rejoicing in life right now, and this is reflecting and recognizing that you're more yourself than you've ever been, and there's more to where that came from. So this is like, after the end of one journey is the beginning of the next. But before you go into that next adventure, you're taking this moment to acknowledge, and this could be taking careful consideration, about, what this looks like in terms of moving forward, right? You don't have to wait for others, for external sources to light your fire. You're being the fire and you're lighting your own fire. Okay. You're a fire sign, right, guys? So it's like this is acknowledging yourself for participating in this life journey and personal improvement, and keeping your flame of of your purpose, your burning light of what you want alive. You're like this is not going to serve me. I'm going to walk away and let go what doesn't, so I can get my long-term happiness. Okay, so this is like permission is granted. This is like, source wants you to know that your true joy comes from being that torch and that light that helps what light the way for others. Okay, and I feel that a lot of that is what you do and what you will be doing. Okay, so yeah, and you may not even recognize your former self as you move forward in this, because you burned away limiting beliefs, and an old self concept is what I'm getting from these cards, and or limited self concepts that just no longer serve the highest expression of Leo right now. And this is like an alchemical kind of initiation moving forward. Okay, you burn brightly in celebration of life, and it starts with you, and then you lead others. So this is what I'm getting here, guys. This is quite beautiful, Leo. What an amazing read for you here. Let's take another tarot deck and see what comes out in the second half of the month for you. Okay, what's going on for Leo second half of the month of September 2023? What do we get for Leo? What comes through? What do we get? I have it upside down. Okay, guys, let me just turn this right side up here. Okay, Page of Swords is what we get. Okay, we got the Four of Swords. All right, we've got the Three of Swords. All right, and we have got the Six of Cups. We get balance in the home. Wow. And this is focusing in on competition. This is taking that tectonic, breath, that pause after building something up. And like I said, you could be going to school, you could be focusing in on your mastery and expertise of your talent, your skill, whatever that is. Or you built something and you're stopping for a moment so you know what next steps you need to take. Okay, so I feel that you're stopping for a moment, and this is getting together with others. So we've seen this card already, right? We've seen this card of the Three of Cups, which again really talks about teamwork. So there is collaboration and shared goals with others. So and here and look at, there's the Queen of Cups. We got the King of Cups in the previous spread, and this is focusing in on the emotions and how emotions play a powerful role in teamwork and collaboration, and knowing what steps to take next. So again, you could be focusing in and helping others within that. Okay, but yeah, I do get a message comes through with the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then there is some sort of rest that is taken. It's almost as if you're connecting with source, and you are focusing in on visualizing and praying for what it is that you want to get in some sort of alignment. This is a message about some sort of disappointment from a memory of the past that and it's all about there's some sort of celebration. You're having a celebration of being able to get this message because you took that time out, and of some sort of disappointment of the memory of a past. So there could be something that was a memory of the past that served as a disappointment, but now there's a celebration because you're on top of this, right? You've got the higher ground, concerning this. It's the Seven of Wands. So this tells me that you are protecting yourself, you're defending yourself, you're persevering. I'll tell you, Leo, you're not giving up here. And all kudos to you. I think this is quite powerful. You are really persevering on what it is that you want. Now, this could be person, place, or thing, or a situation, but you had to let something, a memory, a disappointment from the past come through. And I do get a lot of air sign, fire, and some water. But it it's now bringing in some sort of balance in the home. Okay, some sort of balance. And it's because you developed, teamwork and collaboration. And again, it could be some sort of counselor or, something of the sort. But that's what's coming through there. Okay. Anything more that we need to know about in terms of this disappointment? Let's take a look at the Three of Swords there. Let's take a look second up in mom. Yeah, see the ten of Pentacles. This, that you were disappointed in having that family and that, developing the pentacles that you wanted. Like, I think you saw one way of doing something, but there's another way to get what you want, and it might not be what you thought it would be. And maybe your disappointment in a particular connection to reach the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like you've got another way to redirect to get what you want. Yeah, this is about letting go of past disappointments that was ruminating in your mind and letting go of that burdens. There's that card coming up again, guys. What's so beautiful is it's out of the mind and out of your energy. It's getting out of your energy, the disappointment of the past. So as we move forward and you're standing strong on top, what do we get? The Emperor, Aries energy. So this is developing a strong, solid foundation. This wasn't built on a strong foundation. In some sort of way, whether that was your doing or another's doing, but whoever you were, partnering with, or whatever was happening, the circumstances weren't on solid ground. It was almost as if it was on sand. But now you are standing on strong, solid ground, Emperor energy. I mean, that's all the kings together. Okay. So that's quite beautiful. And now it's about, partnership, coming together. The Three of Pentacles is, again, teamwork, collaboration, shared goals, shared efforts that are coming through. Quite beautiful. I mean, oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. Man, there's a lot of friendship and community that's happening here. Friendship and community, getting out there is going to really help you get in tune with the kind of the next steps that you need to take. Let's take a look at anything more that might want to come through. Okay, anything more that's very, very key for you? What do we get? Anchor. Yeah, you were stuck before, but now you're becoming stable and financially sound. The anchor. Okay. And this is climbing the ladder. This is the upward trend. There could be a promotion. If not, you're promoting yourself. And this is, connections that you're making, perhaps with others coming through here in terms of moving forward. But you're spiraling up and you're developing a strong, solid anchor, which is all about that Emperor energy. Okay. And what else do we get? Contracts, learning as you go. You're writing, you're taking a class, you're getting education. For some of you, it might have to do with law. It might be you're signing some sort of contract, and you are creating something, and you're learning as you go. And there's financial growth that's coming in. There's abundance that's coming to fruition here. What does the Soul Journey card say for you here in the second half of September? What do we get? Celebrate the sacred gap. Wow. Give thanks that you have a moment to take that tectonic breath that we talked about at the beginning of September, which a lot of you could be doing even right now, because that's where we are. And be thankful for this sacred gap because it's giving you the messages that you need. It's a 47 card, and that reduces to an 11, and that's a master number. It's going to allow you to master something even better. Okay. So this is give thanks for that buffer time that you have. All right. So this is about where you are and where you want to be. Okay. And there was a quote that I read today, and it was quite interesting. And I wonder if I have it to pull it up here because I thought it was quite profound, and I'll share that with you. If I could see what that says. Gosh, what was it? It's almost as if it was something to the fact that the type of work and personal development that you're doing right now is hard work. It's not easy. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it. But at the same time, it's what you need to do to get you where you want to be. And you've got some buffer time to what has been, who you previously were, and needing to change and move to the actions, the thoughts and the feelings and the energy of what you want. So it's something of that sort. But this is, again, um, feel the wonder of how it's going to feel, how you will walk, how you'll talk, how you're going to radiate, and jump into that. I know it's easier said than done, and part of my program actually covers all of this. But alchemy is not to be rushed, guys, either. That's one thing to keep in mind. Just like, grapes turn, into fine wine, there's no shortcuts there. You can't do that. And you have to, if you want to give the process a nudge fast forward, into the scene, of what you want, you have to be able to feel and walk and talk and radiate that of what you want in your current state right now. It's going to be unified shortly if it's not already, but that's what's coming through. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And if not, guys, I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, namaste.